Alright, gamers, so I'm here with my chat for this one, and this is going to be a bit of a different video. And maybe it's too early to call because it's, like 3 days into the update. But I think Honkai Star Rail has made this update 2.2 one of the less exciting updates. And honestly, I think this is probably the worst event that we've had since launch. Right. Now, I'm sure you can't even argue. Yeah. Cuz like the story was really good, right? But this event is just so boring. Like, look, yeah, I'm skipping through the dialogue and stuff, but who really cares about some NPCs just making a movie? Like, like I don't think I'm crazy, but I just do not care about what's going on in this event. And okay, see, now I need to go and take a picture, and I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Um, but it's just annoying. There's a bunch of unfun, boring mini games. It's like what are we even doing here? And it's long too. Like the other events, they're not super well. Okay, that's not true. I know the museum one's very long. Um, the the one that I really like, the shipping container one, that one's pretty long too. But those were at least more interesting and actually made you think about it, or they had like a good story to it. This is just this is just walking around Pinnaconey for some random mobs to make a film, and then you're like doing match two for numbers. You're putting two numbers together and like, okay, next thing. Like, I'm legit putting a video in the background to like have something to do while I'm doing this instead of the game being the focus. Like, it's just annoying. And wait, what? Why is this here? Wait, did I? Okay, I'm not sure why this bird's here. I'm gonna yank it. But regardless. Oh, is I supposed to do that? Shit, I didn't even know. Alright, well, anyways. Regardless, it's boring. I don't care about the situation. And the rewards suck. Now, I'm not saying the rewards overall suck, because Honkai Star Rail actually does a really good job with the event rewards. And they do a lot with their events, right? But the actual reward, like the light cone reward for this update, is bad. Now, the previous light cone reward was also bad. However, the first major event with the light cone was really OP. Tutorial. This thing was stupid strong, and I'm pretty sure Hoyoverse feels like they made a mistake because this is arguably better than Silverwolf's signature light cone, and it basically works on every single Nihility character. And it's just dumb how useful this thing is. And it's honestly to the point where I feel bad for anyone who didn't play during 1.1. They're just screwed because you can use this and it literally improves every single setup. It allows you to do pseudo sustain welt better because you get extra recharge. It allows you to get extra fire kiss procs from Gwenifin on an acheron team because energy recharge. A 2-turn Pella because again the energy recharge. And it's giving every Nihility character fit hit rate. It's good in like all of them except for acheron. And newer players are just completely out of luck, right? And it would be nice if, the other two light cones were good, like this heal one, but it's not, because this is hardly better than the other options that we have. I mean, for example, and actually let me pull over one of the abundance light cones here. Shared feeling, right? This is a banner weapon one, but it's giving you 2 energy for everybody, and then heal percent. So even though this is giving you the stats, you're only getting heal percent for the skill. Or sorry, not for the skill. You have to use the skill to benefit from this. This just gives everybody energy and flat heal percent for everything. So like this is just better. And sure, it's a banner weapon, right? But if you take a look at like quid pro quo, RNG energy for whoever's 50%, right? Or Let's look at what is real, the new one. This one is giving you break effect, which on Gallagher scales really well, right? And let's look at post-op actually. Post-op is giving you energy recharge and then ultimate outgoing healing, which guess what? Most of these characters, except for like Ho Ho, are Luocha heal on their ultimate, right? Ho Ho heals on their skill, right? And sure, they also heal on their skill, but their bulk healing is from their ultimate. And so you want this to be what saves your team. And so this is just like okay, but it's not like, oh, I need to have it or I'm missing out having it, right? And then there's this new one, which is attack percent, right? On 4-star stats, mind you, too. And then giving you damage percent for 3%. So instead of like these two, where they can be used on other characters and actually provide a decent effect, especially tutorial, this is like only good on Robin. Why would I use this on any other character? It's just this reward in terms of its effectiveness is so much worse than what we've had before. And it also hardly beats other 4-star Harmony light counts. Like, sure, we can talk about the Battle Pass 1 not being that good, and or we can talk about how niche Past and Future is. Or we can even talk about how, not useful that this one is. But me as a person who's skipping Robin, am kind of annoyed that this reward is pretty much useless. Like, all these other light cones have a use. Hell, we can take this step further. Meshing cogs. You couldn't even beat meshing cogs. Come on. Like, come on. There's chorus. This is arguably better because it gives you the attack. Now, granted, sure, Robin would prefer the other one because the attack conversion and damage percent, sure. But you see what I'm saying? It's like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing here? I'm not happy about the reward. And the event is boring. I'm purely doing it for the Jades, right? You get the first time bonus of Jades. So, of course, I'm going to do the event. But, man, it would be so much better if the light cone was actually good, right? I should probably pull up a list of the rewards, right? Is there going to be an event light cone shop? I actually do not know about that. That is a good question, though, Vanilla. And I would love to have an event light cone shop or an event light cone selector. And then I would tell everybody to get tutorial or you don't have an account. But yeah, I don't know. The next event that would be in 2.4 should have a light cone, right? Because they normally do character light cone, swap in between, right? For it resets like every 0.0 version. So for anniversary, right, we went back to a character instead of getting a light cone, because it went from 2.6 to 2.0. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just a me thing, but this event is bad. It's bad. It's legit just for the Jades. That light cone would be nice if it was better. And I don't even know what's going on anymore. Let me pull up the rewards and see. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to fall in line with the same other rewards. I'm not going to pull up the full page, right? I just want to take a look at everything here. Yeah, let me tell my rewards. We got 400 jade, 500 jades, tracks of destiny, which I honestly regret buying these with my star glitter at the start of the game. Should not have done that. Hopefully nobody is still doing that because we get enough of these things. I don't think you need to do it. I think you should exclusively buy summons and then maybe talent materials if you want extra. I buy talent materials sometimes because this game gives you plenty of summons, so it's fine. But I think those are kind of pointless. But yeah, 500. It gives you a lot of Harmony mats. See, if I knew this before farming up for Harmony main character, would have been helpful. But I guess Sparkle rerun, sure. So yeah, that's pretty good. You get another 100, 200 summons here, a lot of XP books. Again, I love the fact that they give actually useful rewards. This is one of the criticisms I have with Genshin, giving you boss mats actually, speaking of which, for the first time I actually met somebody that used Dust of Azeroth for Jade conversion in that game. I was like, you actually use that? It's so pointless. But beats me. I guess people actually need the boss drops from the Genshin events, but that's besides the point. Uh, and then we get another 300 Jades here with more XP mats. Love to see that. And speaking of which, me doing 100% content is the reason why I never need XP mats for anything. In case anybody that watches the channel, I never need XP mats because I have enough to level everything I need. I guess the only thing I would need is light cone XP mats, but that's my fault for leveling light cones I'm not going to use, right? So that's here nor there. Uh, we're also getting a self-molding resin, which is just like normal. We used to get 2 per update. It's looking like we're getting 3 or 4 per update now, which is very pog. We're getting a cosmetic. That's cool. I believe the cosmetics are permanent. Yeah, the cosmetics are part of the permanent reward, and then there's also other permanent rewards like the one boxing event, right? Is it this one? Yeah, this one gives you a special stage you can unlock to like try out stuff. I think that's really cool, and honestly, I think that's one of the better rewards for an event. The like trial stage. Do this again, actually. I would love to get more unique stuff like a trial stage from a event. I think that's fire. I think that's fire. And there's a couple other things. I honestly don't know what this one's for. I'll be honest. I don't know what that one's for. But other events have given us pretty cool stuff, and this one is just like kind of boring. I mean, there seems to be a couple of stages here, like extra stages that are part of the event. That's pretty cool. And it is permanent content, but yeah, this just looks like normal event rewards, but a boring event and a light count that I would say is just kind of pointless for not a lot of people, but a decent portion of the player base. I don't know how many people are submitting for Robin, but this is kind of mid. I also 100% the game, but I level so many characters and light counts I keep running out. Yeah, that's one thing you gotta be careful of. The main trick is to always set your assignments to the XP mats, right? So you want to do all 3, currency XP mats and everything, and then whatever the else you want to do. So like for a while when the new update comes out, is I'll do the new enemy materials. So I can build up like 1,000, like 2,000 of them, right? I have a lot. And I just do that in case I want to level up a character. I'm like, oh, all right, maxed out, right? Now I'm doing this, and there's a reason for this. The reason I'm doing like the beans is so it's so I can spam technique because as an acheron player, I have a bit of an addiction to spamming her technique. I can't stop. I'm gonna have the fattest acheron around. So I gotta do that. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is just me talking to the void yapping about it, but I think this event is kind of whack, and especially with reward incentive wise, way less interesting than the other events we've got. And so, yeah, I guess that's my thoughts. I'm gonna spend another 20 million hours actually doing the event from here on out because it's very long. And there's nothing wrong with the length if it wasn't boring, right? And so that's basically that. So yeah, that's gonna conclude for this video. Found a way for me to get more Yap content out, right? And yeah, see you guys later. Check me out on Twitch, and yeah, see you. Nah, alright. I ended that video too early. I am mad now. I just finished that section of the event. This event is terrible. They replaced Acheron's World Cutting Slash. Why? It was cool. This is stupid. This ruins everything. I'm mad now. I'm mad. Why? Why do this? Why do this? You just do the cool thing, revert it. It's so much better having it there permanently. Oh my god. This is the worst event that we had. They actually just ruin everything. Why? Why do this? The other events do something cool. They add Ruin May's little cat, cakes everywhere. That's cool, right? You've got a new area. You've got two new areas in the other one where you clear out Ghost, and then the other one is helping Sashang with her, business, right? You add new shops. That one's actually really cool. Adding new shops everywhere, that's sick, right? Because that's permanent stuff that you can interact with later and mess around with. Fantastic. This just ruins the cool aspect that was in Penacony. And this doesn't have any of that extra stuff in it. Why is it like this? Why do you do this? I don't even... I want to take it back, dude. I want the world-cutting slash back in Penacony. That is cool. Now it's just a regular film set.